Hello and welcome everyone back to the world of Hamton. We're up to over 3,000 days now. Just thought I'd do a quick little update tour for what's going on here, what's new. I'll just breeze through all of this since we've already seen this in the 2,000 day base tour video. Here's the magic shop. I'm not going to do an in-depth look at their inventories. There's the Hamton Inn. Players can rent a room there. There's the blacksmith. Here's where players spawn in. They can just read over all the rules. This is new. Encouraging players to follow the high road to Newport City, a new city we're going to try and build here before 4,000 days, and to exchange and deposit gold at banks. That's a new thing. One new thing I'll note here is we're no longer on the gold standard, but the lucky gold standard now. I changed the currency to lucky gold nuggets just because they'd be a little bit harder to obtain. There's the tool store, clothing store, potion shop, restaurante. Food is still all free. Here's the quest board. Here's how players get that gold, plus a few other means. And those get switched out. There's the Hamton Manor. There's a side quest available there. Here's a new store, Ham Depot. Go to Home Depot, get it. Haha! Just sells all the things you would need once you've acquired a house. You can just stop by the Ham Depot and buy the things you need to kind of fill it out a little bit. Buy what you need to build structures, stations, whatever. The arena is still the same. And this is new, Second Bergenworth Bank and Trust. This is where players can come and exchange lucky gold nuggets for gold nuggets or vice versa. Yep, the Hunter's Hall, all still the same. Pet Shop is all still the same. Let's do a map overview. Yep, there's our gorge area, the Elder Bog. Our massive desert. The Wasteland. Bunnyman Woods. Root Village tucked away back there. There's the Marble Forest. And nothing going on at the swamp still. Here's the Wildlands. Going all the way the massive road to this area, which is where I want to build that new city. From here, we'll just go check out the new Pig Village area. What we got going on for that. Oop, going the wrong way. Could take the high road, but this is fun. And we'll come back to do a cave tour after we get through the surface. Uh-oh. Shit. I'm pretty sure there's eye plants right outside here. Here goes nothing. Ooh, look at that luck. Oh, ooh. Could have been a lot worse. How am I stuck on? Fuck. Okay, now that we've safely taken the high road instead of dangerously going through the caves, here's the Pig King's area. A few little things obstructing arena play at the moment. But this is just a little pig village. They don't really do anything too fancy. They just live their lives, man. But these pigs up here, they've got a job. These are the cliff rangers. These pigs, you can take them with you going up to the cliffs, which can be somewhat dangerous. And by cliffs, I mean the desert biome that I've completely reshaped here. Threw in a bunch of forest turf, mud turf as you can see, and guano turf further up to kind of give it that snowy look. Really looks a lot better in the winter. But you just follow the trail all the way up. It's supposed to be giving you the impression that it's getting, you know, colder as you get further out here. The idea that your elevation's going up, maybe, sorta. I know, not really. It was an idea, but I've already built it, so... And it was the biggest fucking biome. Alright. And as you can see, the Dragonflies area's got cave rock turf underneath of it. And here, at the top of the cliffs, is the Dragon Forge. I still need to put a couple of, I need 3 more furnaces over there. But you can see this place has high tier weapons and armor for players to use. For a pretty good chunk of money, but it's there for you, instead of running all the way to the ruins and back. That's all we've got for the surface. Let's go ahead and head on down to the caves now. Okay, let's go ahead and start with the cave floor here. Do the map overview. Here's the entrance to Karut Village, the little spot between Hamton and the pig village. There's the grass forest, there's the smuggler's den, there's the bee farm, there's Truff, we'll get to that later, that's new. Over here's the path to the atrium / the city of Bergenworth and the Shadow Chapel. The actual path to Truff. And then this little spot I'm working on right now. That one little bridge is the connecting thing between the right and the left side of the cave, so trying to do something fun there. So let's go ahead and get into it. There's the Hamton. Here's the refuge. Little getaway in the summer. The Pig King. Now that goes that way, but for those of you who haven't seen it, here's the Smuggler's Den. Still the same shops, not a lot's changed here. Just the Deep Adventuring Store, the Bazaar, and Blueprint Shop. Let's go show this real quick. I'm not going to bother with the bee farm. That's old news. Everyone knows what that looks like. And if I put some light on. And the bridge is out. Going to Truff. We have to walk all the way around. If you've noticed at all, I have made a point to get rid of as much slimy turf as possible. Just relocating a bunch of grass and forest turf down here, just to make it feel not so unfamiliar. It's funny, I've done what I can to make the surface world as weird as I can, and the caves to be as welcoming as possible, for the most part. So the road to Bergenworth is covered up a little bit with grass turf. If you follow the old road to Bergenworth, you'll be met with this cave-in. And good luck trying to move those boulders with all those eye plants there for sure. So we gotta go all the way around. Just follow the road. And we go through the blue mushroom forest. I totally intended for players to find this just naturally, but it really hasn't happened just yet, so I'm trying to push people in the right direction. This is supposed to be a little bit more of a later game town. Let's go ahead and just run to the front of the city. So here's that blockade from the other side. Here's the dark magic shop. slightly more powerful items than the magic shop in Hamton. Here's the Curios shop. You can gamble your gold, get a random pack of goodies or not so goodies. And this is the tentacle that leads to the atrium. Here is first Bergenworth Bank and Trust. It's where I keep my largest supply of lucky gold nuggets. And coming around the other side, here's the mushroom shop. Get yourself some light bulbs, green caps, blue caps. And come farm a little bit yourself if you need to. And here's the blacksmith. Also sells slightly better items than its Hamton equivalent. And the town really lights up during the day. Okay, moving around to the Shadow Chapel. The last little part of Bergenworth here. Hello. Hello. This is the throne for the leader of the Shadow Chapel. It's somewhat inspired by that big nasty mural that sits behind the Pope's chair at the Vatican. Google it. This is the main chamber for a little leader, little back storage area. That's pretty much it for Bergenworth. Let's go ahead and head on down to Truff. So, starting from the blockade here at Bergenworth, you can knock these eye plants out of your way and keep moving. Go right past it. We'll go through this rocky cave area, but don't exactly trust the signs you see. They will lead you any which way. And if we go this way, oop, that Shadow Monster's going to come for me. We are to Truff. Here's from the other side. Here's a new shop I'm not quite ready to reveal yet. And the Longhouse, the community area. And this whole area is pretty much filled up with pigs, twiggy trees, light bulbs, and what are those called? Mushroom planters, yeah. So yep, that's pretty much all we got going on in the caves. Just all of that right there. And I'd like to keep any real development on this side of the bridge. Keep all this out here wild and dangerous.